I'm going to vote yes in the referendum for the voice to Parliament and to change the Australian Constitution to recognise the First Peoples of this nation and give them the voice that they have needed since we first invaded this country.
The Uluru Statement offers us an incredibly generous opportunity to respond, and the only response can be a yes vote.
Australia's history hasn't always been straightforward. It hasn't always endorsed the truth it should express.
It is not them that is the problem, we are. Because our institutions, our laws, our policies and our attitudes have been imposed on them for the last 234 years, and it hasn't worked.
And why they have to ask us to be part of this nation which they founded and kept and cared for all this time.
I've just met some wonderful Aboriginal elders, and of course they should have a voice in this country.
We should be giving our First Nations people a constitutional voice to Parliament, and I am here to support that.
We need voice, treaty and truth. So I'm here today to say vote yes as an important beginning.
Yes to the vote.
I'm here today to say yes, yes, yes. It's time, it's overdue time, and I'm going to put my hand up and say yes.
And I think it's so important for our nation to come together to vote yes.
First Nations people have made a request on the people of Australia. I want to say yes out of respect, and I want all the First Nations people to know that the country has said yes to something they have asked for.
We need to close the gap, and I think this is the best way that we've got of closing that gap.
Together for a better future for our country.
And work all I can for voice, treaty and truth.
Hope that it will be the start of our First Nations people not only surviving but thriving and getting some real influence over their lives in Australia.
I really hope Australia will become a better nation, unified with the First Nations people.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to say yes to a voice, so that we can be part of useful activities for Aboriginal people that they want and have advised.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Giving the Aboriginal people the voice in our Constitution will enable a more balanced participation in our democracy by all who live here in our beautiful country.